Good morning, KNDMS team and family. My name is Jeremy Mullett, Assistant Principal of Instruction, and this is our weekly community update. First up, uniform orders. If you ordered pieces of uniform from our online store, these orders are being filled right now. You will be contacted when your pieces are ready to be picked up by either you or your student. Now, in the meantime, it is not out of place to wear the same KIPP logoed shirt for a few days in a row. I mean, think about the Dalai Lama. That guy wears the same thing every day and he is next level. Next up, let's talk about our school-wide policies for being late and for Chromebooks in this week's segment of
Expectation Excavation Nation.
This year, we are investing a lot of time and energy into ensuring students are in the right class at the right time. Now, being on time to class ensures that every student receives the entirety of every lesson with as few interruptions as possible. To support you students, we are using a late cart. After the bell rings for class to begin, teachers close their classroom doors, and any students still in the hallway must go to the late cart to receive a late pass. In this way, we can better keep track of where students are during the day and identify trends in student lateness habits. Now, if your student is late 3 or more times in a day, or 10 or more times in a week, you will receive a message from us just to let you know so that you can encourage your student to be on time to all their classes the very next day. Now, to talk about our expectations for student Chromebooks,
Hey there, Mr. Mullet. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Johnson, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I don't know if you talked about uniforms yet, but I wanted to kind of get in here and really have a conversation with the community about such.
Well, we touched on them a little bit earlier about uniform orders.
Uniform orders.
They're getting made right now.
Perfect.
Is that what you wanted to?
Well, I wanted to talk about our policy, if I could, for a moment. So, students and family, I just wanted to remind you, for those of you who have who have received your uniforms, that you are required to wear those Monday through Friday. We have been extending grace the first 2 weeks of school. On Monday, you'll see myself and Ms. Bernstein at the front door welcome you in with a school uniform. And as a friendly reminder, the weather is still warm out. So if you're wearing any non-KIPP outerwear, you must remove that when in the building. And a reminder, all hats and hoodies and beanies are in that same category, are not to be worn when you're in the building. So just a friendly reminder, proper uniform starting on Monday. I'll see you soon. Back to Mr. Mullet.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. All right, now to talk about Chromebook for students, I'm going to turn it over to our operations manager, Casey Hibbard.
Hi, Kipsters and KNDMS families. As we begin the new school year, we are excited to share with you our new Chromebook Care expectations to help keep working computers and chargers in the hands of our students. This year, we do have some refurbished computers as well as some brand new Chromebooks that have come out to students already. Chromebooks and chargers are assigned to each student. Each student is responsible for the one computer and the one charger that is assigned to them. For example, if a student is assigned Chromebook 19, then they should keep Chromebook 19 with them and the charger that they were given throughout the entire day, take it home, charge their computer at home each night, and bring that same computer, Chromebook 19, back to school. They are responsible for any accidents, incidents, or loss of Chromebook 19. Students are also responsible for the appropriate usage of Chromebooks. This includes leaving labels on the computer that helps us make sure that lost computers are returned to their owners promptly and safely. Typing gently. We should not be smacking or bashing keyboards. We need to type gently to keep all keys in working order throughout the entire school year. Reporting any damages to teachers immediately upon receiving the Chromebook. This will help make sure that students are not held liable for any damages that already existed to the Chromebook, and that Chromebooks that break throughout the school year are getting fixed as fast as possible. Students who received a damaged computer upon supply pickup have had those computers replaced last week and this week, so all students should currently have a working computer. Future Chromebook damages will receive a check-in with the restorative team. Those students may be required to complete a Chromebook care class to learn how to better take care of their Chromebook that they are responsible for, and may have to pay for damages to have the computer repaired or replaced to help make sure that we can keep that computer working throughout the school year. Students are also responsible for using only appropriate websites. If they choose not to meet this expectation, the student could lose Chromebook privileges throughout the school year. When using a Chromebook, students are responsible for remaining on task at all times and for taking care of that Chromebook that they are using. Here are some of the benefits and the consequences of student choices when using Chromebooks. When taking care of a Chromebook, students are responsible for the damages or accidents that occur to that Chromebook or that they have upon other people's Chromebooks. The first time that a student may accidentally break or damage or misuse their computer, they may be asked to take a Chromebook, or they will be asked to take a Chromebook 101 class to learn how to better take care of that Chromebook for the rest of the school year. Continuing to do so, or any purposeful damages to a computer, for example, if it is punched, keyboard keys are popped off on purpose, things like that, there will be contact home to the parent or guardian. And then the responsible parties will be also responsible to pay for damages to those computers to have them repaired or replaced. The third time, if there is a third time, then the family and our school teams will meet together and we may come up with a safer at-school system for checking in and checking out computers throughout the year. At the beginning of the school year, families are required to complete the Chromebook and Technology Care Agreement just to make sure that you understand the expectations of students and their responsibilities when caring for their Chromebooks. If you need a copy, please let us know and we would be happy to provide one to you. We do have a limited amount of loaner computers available on campus. These are downstairs with Ms. Flores. Students must come down to the front office if they need a loaner computer or a loaner charger with a hall pass signed from their teacher. They then must turn in their phone or another valuable item in order to get a loaner Chromebook or charger. The phone or the valuable item is labeled by the student and locked away for the amount of time that the student is using our technology. This is to help make sure with student accountability and caring for and returning loaner computers and chargers to make sure that they remember to bring it back. And this also will help deter students in hopefully needing a loaner in the first place. We're hoping to encourage students to remember to bring their Chromebooks and their chargers every single day. If students are not able to have a phone or another valuable item to trade for the computer, we will ask that they check in with their teacher and have a printed copy of the day's assignment. Students who repeatedly need a loaner, they've lost their computer, they're continually forgetting it. We may also come up with a plan as a team, both the family and a restorative team, to create systems to help bring their Chromebook to school. We'll also be calling home to check in as needed. Students are then expected at the end of the day to turn in their loaner computer and charger or when finished using that technology, and then they will receive their item back from the front office. Just a quick reminder, Chromebook expectations, students are responsible for the computer that they are using for the school year, as well as for their charger. They need to bring these items to school every single day. It's really important in each of their classes. We use Chromebooks almost daily in every class. So students who don't have one are having their education definitely impacted each day. Students who misuse, misplace, or damage their equipment will take a Chromebook class to help learn how to better take care of that equipment, and will also be asked to pay for those replacements and repairs. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us here at CanDMS. We would love to help, and we look forward to supporting you and your student in our education needs. Have a great year.
And this concludes this week's episode of
Expectation Excavation Nation.
Grown-ups. Are you interested in being more involved in the decision-making processes here at KNDMS? We want you to be, honestly, and we have a forum for you to do just that. Now, it's called the Collaborative School Committee, and to tell us more, here is our Advocacy and Community Engagement Coordinator, Veronica Boos.
Every school within the Denver Public School District has a Collaborative School Committee, a CSC, in place. Our CSC brings together staff, caregivers, students, and community members to create and implement a plan to ensure KIPP Colorado schools are consistent, equitable, and joyful. Being a part of the CSC is an exciting opportunity and responsibility to be involved in our school community and provide input on decisions that impact your KIPPsters' education. We want our school cultures, policies, and practices to be inclusive of family, community, and staff voices. Your school has openings for family members on their CSC. To be a family representative on your school's CSC, you will need to fill out an application and commit to attend all 4 CSC meetings for the school year. You will be working directly with your school leader at CSC meetings and at times may be consulted in between meetings. All KIPP Colorado caregivers are welcome to participate. Parents, guardians, grandparents, uncles, aunts, older siblings, etc. We are always looking for diversity on our CSCs. If you represent a key part of our community in terms of race, free reduced lunch, English language learner, migrant, or disability status, we hope you consider filling a spot on our CSC. Our CSC family representatives should reflect our student body. Contact your school if you would like more information concerning the CSC. Thank you for your attention.
As you heard, we currently have openings on the KNDMS CSC. Wow, that's a lot of letters. But apply now. The application for family is linked in the description of this video, and we're going to be confirming all members by August 31st. So please apply to the KNDMS CSC ASAP. XYZ. Now let's shift gears to student drop-off and pickup. And to do that, let's look at the map. As the parent of a middle school student, you will be dropping your student off using the middle school car line. Now that car line starts back here on 47th Avenue. You'll drive this way towards Walden, and then lane half acre will guide you to a left-hand turn down Walden Street to our drop-off zone right here on this big, massive, safe sidewalk that leads right up to the front of our building. Now, if you are an elementary parent or you have elementary students, you're actually going to start back here on 47th, drive towards the school this way, and then curve to the right to follow the car line path that it goes right up in front of the K&E entrance. Now you might be asking, what if I have both an elementary student and a middle school student? Fantastic question. If that is the case for you, you will use the elementary car line. We cannot have elementary students here at the middle school drop-off point. Elementary has to be dropped off here. So if you have both, you will use the elementary drop-off line. Now, there's one other spot that I want to point out, and it's this area right here on 47th between these two streets. This block is just for school buses. So unless you drive a big yellow diesel carrying a bunch of kids from all over the neighborhood, please do not pull over and drop off your student in this bus line here. It's just for buses, or it's a through street. So there's a lot of movement through there. It's just not a safe place to drop your children, unless, of course, you are driving a bus. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. To share with us how we're going to be participating here at KNDMS and how you can also participate at home, let's turn it over to our two school social workers, Brandon Mello and Marcus Davison.
Good morning. My name is Marcus Davison, school social worker here at KNDMS. I'm here to speak with you about Suicide Prevention Week. Suicide Prevention Week was created September 10th, 2003 in Stockholm, Sydney, when the International Association of Suicide Prevention teamed up with the World Health Organization. They wanted to create a day to raise awareness to this issue. National Suicide Prevention Week usually starts September 10th of every year. And next on the slide is my fellow co-worker, Brandon Mello, with some resources. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Brandon. I'm one of the social workers at KNDMS. I just want to give you guys a little bit of information that could be helpful to you in showing your support during Suicide Prevention Awareness Month this September. So this year will be focused around the word hope, and colors that will be represented to express the word hope will be yellow, orange, and purple. As you can see, I'm wearing a really light purple shirt. So if you have anything in your closet that contains any of those colors, please wear them just to show your support. And second of all, a couple of resources that could be useful to you and to any other family member or friend that may need help. You can text the Suicide and Crisis Hotline, which is 988. Again, that's 988. There will be a mental health professional ready to assist you at whatever time of the day. That's available to you 24/7. Again, other resources that could be provided. are at the school. So if you guys need to talk to somebody, feel free to pull one of us aside. We have social workers, we have psychologists, we have any other mental health professionals that will be readily available to assist you with any need that you may have. Again, hope you guys can go out and support during this Suicide Prevention Awareness Month coming up in September. And we will see you then.
Now, get your calendars out because we have got some important dates coming up in the next couple of weeks. Next Thursday, September 1st, we will be hosting our annual back-to-school barbecue right here at KNDMS. We will have fun activities like pizza, teacher meet and greet stations, an inflatable slide, music, and so much more. Now, the following day, Friday, September 2nd, will be a professional development and day-to-day for staff, which means no school for students on Friday, September 2nd. Then that following Monday, September 5th, it's Labor Day. So again, no school for students. Enjoy that sweet, sweet 4-day weekend, everybody. Now finally, let's close out today with our first ever student celebration. Congratulations to all of our Top Ghana earners and our KIP Stars of the Week. Students, thank you so much for watching and enjoy continuing this celebration in your advisories. Families, thank you for watching as well. I hope you all have a great weekend.